Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Charlamagne the God saying he believes Drake filed these lawsuits against UMG to prevent Kendrick Lamar from performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl halftime show, which I feel like honestly is very, very obvious at this point. But every time Drake tries to take the steam out of Kendrick Lamar and his record Not Like Us, all he really has been successful at is making the record even bigger. This recent lawsuit is just another example of that, with the song being propelled back into the top 10 with news of the suit. Drake is on a historic kamikaze run, and the only casualty may only end up being his own career. Because honestly, he's doing just about everything in his power to effectively blackball himself and put himself in an impossible situation. Even if he is able to go independent after all this, he's pretty much pissed off the biggest forces in music, from the most powerful conglomerate to the biggest DSPs, and even made enemies of the tech billionaire co-founders of X and Reddit. So it's going to be an uphill battle, to say the least, even if he is able to go independent, because it doesn't matter if you have 400 million followers if they can't find your music. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video where we have Charlamagne the God saying he believes Drake filed these lawsuits against UMG to prevent Kendrick Lamar from performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl halftime show, which I feel like is just stating the obvious at this point. And Drake, you just got to get out of the way of the tsunami, because with each move, you're losing more and more cheerleaders, with now academics now laughing at you.
The first angle is good.
What?
Like the violence angle.
Yeah, his house got shot
good.
up.
Honestly, as a rapper, that's the worst thing.
The thing is, it's honestly wild that they're trying to connect that incident at his Toronto home, when I don't think that Kendrick Lamar is sending any goons up there to do anything. And like I said before, I've got quite a few Toronto homies, and honestly on this very channel, a lot of you guys have definitely chimed in and said that Drake really isn't as beloved in Toronto as he would claim. So more than likely that incident stems from him making his own domestic enemies in his own backyard. But obviously his attorneys are going to try whatever to make this case stronger, even by linking stuff that really shouldn't be linked. Honestly, a more viable theory would be that this has some type of a connection with The Weeknd, given the fact that The Weeknd's manager Cash Out had a similar incident in his LA home.
I mean, he's already taking the worst angle by suing, period. But I mean, at least now he might have a chance to win.
This is just makes the record bigger. This is just proving, hey, Drake, you're really not like us. And you know, the lawsuit also says how concerned he is about this song playing at the Super Bowl, which we knew already.
Oh, really?
Yes. It says he's very concerned about this song playing at the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, if the pop-out was any indication of how the crowd is going to react, man, it's going to be pure pandemonium when the venue now holds 3 times as many people. The energy in that stadium is going to be electrifying. And not only that, it's also the most single-watch sporting event in the world, with it averaging over 100 million people, which honestly, I think this year it's probably going to be on track to do more, given the fact that Kendrick Lamar is performing. I feel like a lot of casuals that wouldn't otherwise be watching the Super Bowl are tuning in now.
And he said that UMG pushed Kendrick to be in the Super Bowl. That makes no sense. UMG doesn't have anything to do with the fucking Super Bowl halftime show. Not that I know of.
They can make a call.
I guess they would make money.
Do you think Kendrick's going to make a twist?
But at the end of the day, they're a business, and they're going to book whoever is going to bring more eyes to the game. At the end of the day, it is all about advertisers. So even with the NFL allegedly saying that they don't want the halftime show to overshadow the actual game, you don't go and book somebody like Kendrick Lamar, who is having one of the most historical runs of not only as a rapper, but as an artist, period, and think that way, because that's exactly what you're doing when you're booking somebody like that.
To it though, regardless, he has to play it.
I mean, he got to play it.
If
he doesn't
Kendrick's
play
anything like me,
yeah.
Do it anyway.
I will never stop performing Not Like Us.
No.
When I know something bothers you, oh my God.
Exactly.
We know that.
I gotta keep going.
About you. Yeah.
Like here's my thing about Drake that's like, damn, yo, why is nobody around him? Stuff like this, when you show people that you're this bothered,
they're gonna go harder with it.
It just makes the L even bigger. And he's showed over and over how bothered he is. I'll even say this. If we hadn't heard anything from Drake over the months since Not Like Us been out, and he did this, he filed a lawsuit for defamation, I'd be like, I can see that. That makes sense, right? I can see that. He got called a pedophile, this and that, even though I think it's hypocritical because he said foul things about Kendrick as well.
Absolutely.
But I could still say, okay, I saw that coming. But the fact that he just has not handled any of...
Well, of course, he's been a Karen throughout the whole beef and after, and I feel like it's only been ramping up. And if he would have went radio silent, who knows? Maybe it would have died down. But every time he goes and tries to take the steam out, like I said, it creates another jolt to the record, propelling it either into the top 10 again or a 400% increase, which is what happened the last time legal action was filed.
Of this since Not Like Us dropped, it's really sad, man. It's really sad, yo.
He's affected.
Spiraling.
Bro. He's affected.
By what? Just losing a battle? You lost. You got so what?
He's so used to being on top. That's the problem.
I think that's what it is. Somebody that really hasn't faced adversity finally gets punched in the mouth and he doesn't know what to do. So he's resorting to all these tactics, but this isn't new. I did a video reacting to the fact that he actually threatened to sue Degrassi when they put him in the wheelchair because he thought it would hurt his career, which it obviously didn't, but he's always had these tendencies. And like Joe Budden said, he literally fits the Karen profile.
Be a bottom. That's why you be versed. That's why I tell folks you gotta be versed. Everybody gets so stuck on wanting to be the top. Try being the bottom. Sometimes you're gonna take it. And when you know how to take it, you actually know how to give it better.
Do you think Meek Mill?
He's been hanging around Andrew way too long.
Happy about this? Do you think Meek Mill is happy about it?
Why are you not reacting to what the fuck this crazy guy just said? I should have never talked to you about gay fun, bro.
She know her uncle.
I'm so used to it.
She know
you gotta call. You know that's your gunkle, right? You gotta call him your gunkle. That's your gunkle.
Sounds disgusting.
Everybody need a gunkle. That's your gunkle right there.
No one needs a gunkle.
That's your gay ass uncle.
You said Meek did what?
You think he's
well, not about that part, but just the term gunkle is just nasty.
happy seeing this?
Man, Meek too busy about to buy TikTok, yo.
Yeah, Meek got bigger fish to fry.
But you think, I'm just saying, after how,
he got roasted
even
for
though they're,
that.
I guess, friends, how Drake basically embarrassed him, now seeing it turn around on Drake. If I was...
Meek handled losing to Drake way better than Drake handled losing.
Well, in comparison, he handled it super gracefully.
Yo,
I mean, losing to Kendrick.
True.
It's not even close.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even close. Drake this is the worst handling of a rap beef loss I've ever seen in my life.
To me, it's blatantly obviously that all these moves are just attempts at him trying to get some type of get back from Kendrick Lamar, but Drake is still looking to blame everyone but himself. You can't blame the labels for the moves you've been making. You have to take accountability for that. If you don't move like that, then you don't give them anything to actually use. Like I always say, you have to give these people that ammo to be able to tear you down most of the time anyway. And right now, Drake is giving them a great hand. For someone that's been in the game for this long, you would think that the guy would know how to move better and not underestimate his opponents, but he's been underestimating people since Pusha T, so all these moves are on brand. It's just that this last year, he's definitely turned it up another notch, almost seemingly trying to like end his own career for some reason. Drake is having a legendary crash out. The dude has been spiraling since he lost that beef. Honestly, since before he lost that beef with that super weak Heart Part 6 record. A record that does not deserve the title that it received. And there's got to be people around him that are telling him that these moves are terrible. But at the end of the day, it's his decision to move the way he's moving. Even with the attorneys, he's the one asking for all this stuff. So again, he truly has no one to blame but himself. But obviously, he does not see it that way. And we all saw how DJ Academics was laughing at this lawsuit. So now he's lost his biggest cheerleader. Now all you have is Maul, who is probably even worse than Academics, because at least Academics every once in a while will have some sober thoughts. And as far as being fine, yeah, Drake will be good. The dude has more than enough money, and his back catalog still is getting a lot of spins. But he better get a handle on that gambling problem, because that money can go very, very quickly, especially with those $1 million wages he loves to place. And who knows if Kendrick Lamar is actually wanting to play the record. It's not like the guy doesn't have an amazing catalog that would make for an amazing set list. I mean, the guy has had features with some of the biggest artists in the world. So even though Not Like Us is a phenomenon, he's not in a shortage of other phenomenal records. The show is going to be amazing either way. And I did see a bunch of comments on one of my last reactions basically saying, all Kendrick Lamar has to do is just play the instrumental and the crowd will fill in the lyrics and the blanks. We've all seen Kendrick Lamar performances over the last few years, and honestly, I don't think none of us are expecting anything short of like an amazing performance. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys expect Not Like Us to be on the set list, or do you actually prefer another record take its place? I saw a lot of people commenting that Euphoria should be picked, which would be awesome because honestly, I love Euphoria as a record as well. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. Guys, I want to thank you guys so much. The channel has been growing like crazy, and honestly, it's all thanks to you guys. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for you guys making this channel a part of your day. The love and support you guys show on a daily is honestly overwhelming, and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos, because the conversations started with these are so amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say in the comments about this topic. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, man, Drake, get out of the tsunami's way, fam.